Thank you.
Good evening.
Thank you very much, you too. Why don't I just cut to the chase? My name's, well, the reason we're in the car right now is actually because this is where I spend a good portion of my time, a good portion of my eating, a lot of time on the road. Right now I work for the U.S. Coast Guard. I would show you where I work, but I'm not sure what the security regulations are. In regards to my specific, I know almost everything we do is unclassified, but we still can't divulge any information. So, as a precaution, I'm not actually going to show you my actual workplace. I can tell you a little bit about my job. I work in IT support, and it's actually Tier 1 tech support for the financial system for the U.S. Coast Guard. I've been doing it for almost 3 years now. We moved to Virginia in 2008, and shortly after we moved down here, my husband was deployed. He was with the U.S. Navy, and I started looking for work. Now, it took me over a year to find a job, but when I found one, I was lucky because this is what I actually really enjoy. I basically help field users troubleshoot their financial application. It's a web-based application. I really enjoy working with people and helping people out. And I'm currently going to school right now to get a degree in database development. Basically inspired by what I do. One of the reasons I feel like I need to be on this show is because I don't know how to be active. When I was younger, I was never heavy, so it was never a concern, and I never really got in the habit of exercising because I didn't need to at that time, or I didn't feel I needed to. We're trying to teach my daughter better eating habits, but it's hard to teach her better eating habits when I don't even know how to do it myself. A lot of my time at work is spent sitting, talking on the phone. I don't get a whole lot of I don't end up getting off to my desk a whole lot. There's a gym, however, at my work, and I'm afraid to go into. Not for anything to do with the people there, but it's embarrassing, and I don't feel like I want to embarrass myself in front of military members and coworkers, because I really don't know what I'm doing in a gym. I worked with a trainer a few years back. When we first moved down here, I actually lost 30 pounds with the help of a trainer and eating according to the Biggest Loser diet plan. But I ended up eating all that back and more when my husband came home from deployment, because we ate out at a lot of restaurants when we came home, and I wasn't sure, I didn't know how to make the right decision as far as what I couldn't eat in a restaurant. And then I got this job, which requires me to drive at least a half hour there and a half hour back, so that's an hour. Plus I'm there for 8 hours and an hour for lunch, so most of my lunches end up being frozen meals or fast food. I've gotten into the habit of rotating which fast food places I go to because it's embarrassing to keep going there day after day. So I rotate between Subway, Jimmy John's, McDonald's, Wendy's, Fazoli's, Boston Market, Tropical Smoothie. My favorite is Fazoli's. I'm really very much addicted to pasta. I don't know why, it's kind of like I enjoy the feel of it, the taste of it, the texture. My other favorite thing is ice cream. There's hardly a hardly a week goes by where we don't have normal ice cream in the house. Between my husband and I, we can go through a half gallon in about 2 days. Something I enjoy doing, which you'll see, is I like to take my daughter swimming, but I hate it at the same time because I don't like people to see me in a swimsuit. But I'll be showing that to you today, so we'll work on that. Again, I was sick growing up. I was not a big girl, and it never occurred to me that I needed to do something to maintain it. But when I started getting toward the end of high school, I started gaining a little weight, and I didn't think much of it. And then I started college, and at the time I'd gone through some family problems, and it was I'd broken up with my boyfriend had broken up with me. My other was adopting a family. I was experiencing a lot of family problems. I spent a lot of time on campus, and then just eating on campus a lot. Spent a lot of time sitting, didn't do a whole lot of working out, and a lot of emotional eating. And I still do a lot of emotional eating right now when I'm stressed out or whenever I'm happy, when I'm sad, angry. Everything seems to lead back to food, and I'm not sure how to curb that. It's dark right now. We're actually underwater. Driving through the tunnel that leads to where I live. Some of the things that I enjoy music. I love to sing and play the flute. My husband says I'm a good singer. I don't really agree with him. I used to play the flute for the choir at church. I hate being in the front though. I don't like to be sitting in the front row where people can see me. I kind of just want to blend into the back. Yeah, gotta do this what I look like. It's hard to find anything that looks nice. I feel very self-conscious when I'm in the whole congregation. Your auditioning for the computer. I took a break for a couple years, past few years. I have a 2-year-old daughter now. When I first started auditioning, my main goal was to get healthy. I started thinking of other goals. I want to crowd surf. I wanted to be able to dress better. I want to be able to participate in sports that I can't participate in right now because of my fitness. That all changed when I got pregnant. Now my main reason in wanting to get healthy, although I still want to crowd surf, the main reason for wanting to get healthy is I want to be able to teach my daughters everything that I didn't learn when I was growing up. I'm sure my parents tried to instill the information into us, but it never sunk in. As an adult, I've never known how to eat properly or what I got an idea of what to eat, but I never seemed to get the portions down. My main concern at this point is getting Savannah to a place that she doesn't really have to think about it, where she thinks exercising is fun, and that it's just something that you do. It's not a chore. Over the last just over a year, my husband and I have started doing races in the area as a motivation to start running and walking more. I've done 3 8Ks and 2 10Ks. I did finish all in time to be considered a finisher, and my last 8K was actually my best time, even though it felt the worst. It was horrible. Every single time I've gotten rained on, whenever I was, well, almost every single time. My very first 10K was for Project Athena. It rained so hard that day, I really didn't know if it would ever quit raining. It started raining before we got there, and it was just wet and miserable the entire time. My friends are all runners, and so I couldn't keep up with them because, again, I don't have that level of fitness. But I finished the 10K in under 2 hours, which is good for me at the time. And then it involved running through the woods and through fields, and by the time I finished, I was so dirty that my socks were brown, my shirt was brown. I was soaked all the way through, but I got the medal, and I'm good. If I set a goal, I can get to it, and the only goal I haven't been able to achieve is losing weight. That's the main reason I want to do this, is I want to get healthy for my daughter so she doesn't ever know what it was like when mommy was fat. And I want to do it for my husband because he deserves to have a healthy wife that'll encourage him to stay healthy. Because right now it's almost like we're enabling each other. Though he does have an easier time losing weight than I do. I want to learn how to not emotionally eat, and I do a lot of emotional eating. And I just feel like if I can get to a place where I'm happy with myself, I can make my life better for my family. One of the times whenever I tried that, I did mention that I wanted to get healthy to have kids, and after I lost the 30 pounds a few years ago, my wish came true. I ended up being pregnant in October of 2009, and Savannah was born in June of 2010, but I gained a lot of weight during the pregnancy, and although I did breastfeed for the first 14 months, it never came off. And in fact, I'm still gaining weight. I'm now almost to what I was. I'm now almost weighed what I weighed at the end of my pregnancy, which is crazy to me because I had a person inside me, and now I'm almost as much as I was when I was carrying another person. So I guess your outlook just changes when you have kids. There's nobody that deserves it more than she does.